Opening out like a fan from the shores of Port Phillip Bay, Melbourne is home to over 4 million residents and regularly features in the top rankings of world's most livable cities. Founded on the banks of the Yarra River in 1835, the discovery of gold transformed this faraway settlement into one of the wealthiest cities in the world. Decades of prosperity created a metropolis filled with grand civic buildings, cathedrals, theatres and parks. Wander down the wide avenues of Collins and Burke Streets for old school architecture that'll make your eyes pop. Then hop on a tram. Melbourne has the most extensive streetcar network in the world. No other space in the city says Melbourne like Federation Square. Overlooked by Flinders Street Station and St Paul's Cathedral, Fed Square does what Melbourne does best, artfully blending the elegance of yesteryear with edgy modern design. While you're at Fed Square, grab a ticket to one of Melbourne's hippest museums, the Australian Centre of the Moving Image. At ACMI, discover the rich history of Aussie cinema and explore the interactive possibilities of tomorrow. And don't forget to head underground to the Melbourne Visitor Centre for the lowdown on what's up in Melbourne. Just across the Yarra is Southbank. Check out the public art, shopping and dining, or just hang out with locals and watch the river slide on by. While you're at Southbank, ride the elevator to the 88th floor of the Eureka Tower, named after the famous 18th century miners' rebellion. The 360-degree views from the observation deck are pure gold. Closer to Earth, but just as heavenly, are the artworks and stained glass ceiling at the nearby National Gallery of Victoria. The city's great paintings are not confined to its galleries. Melbourne rates with New York and Berlin as one of the world capitals of street art. Wander the inner city laneways with street art lovers from all over the world. You may even catch an artist at work. If Melbourne has a fragrance, it's the aroma of roasting coffee beans. In this city, great coffee, food and fashion are not luxuries, but the essentials for daily life. Spend a morning exploring the hundreds of stalls at Queen Victoria Market. Sample the region's finest and freshest produce and witness firsthand just how seriously Melburnians take their food. Melbourne can thank its immigrants for developing the city's taste buds. Peek into the lives of the newcomers who helped shape Melbourne's culture at the Immigration Museum. Then taste the cuisines they introduced to Australia in famous food strips like Lygon Street and Ackland Street. Just a short roll from the patisseries of Ackland Street is Luna Park, the Bayside fun fair that's been putting a smile on Melbourne since 1912. Take a ride on one of the world's oldest roller coasters, but be sure to let those pastries settle first. From St Kilda, follow the boardwalk south to where the true giants of Melbourne architecture await, the bathing boxes of Brighton Beach. This row of heritage-listed boxes is one of the most photographed spots down under. When it comes to presentation, Melbourne has the Midas touch. Whether it be in the sharp-looking displays of the Melbourne Museum, the breathtaking exhibits of the city's aquarium, or just life's simpler pleasures. Welcome to Melbourne, where everything is done with style, passion, and a whole lot of cool.